This is Dr. Merkel, and I'm going to show you here the classic EFT tapping points that I use with my clients. The first point is here on the side of the hand. This is called the karate chop point. The next one is at the beginning of the hair of the eyebrow. Either side, both sides, but it's right there. The next point is at the end of the eye, and it's right on the edge of the eye socket bone. You can feel that little ridge. The next point is directly under the iris and the pupil, under the eye, again on the edge of the eye socket bone. Okay, the next point is right under the nose, and it's above the upper lip. And then I like to tap these 2 points together, but the next point is right below the lower lip on the chin, right in the crease there. The next point is at the base of the throat, down an inch and over 1 inch or the other. So what I like to do is take 2 fingers and tap like this. Okay. The next point is under the arm. It's even with the breast nipples. It's where a woman's bra strap normally is, and you can reach underneath. I call this monkey style, or you can reach across, whatever's most comfortable. But I've seen some practitioners, tapping way down or way up. It's not there, all right? Even with the breast nipples is where you need to be tapping. A couple extra points that I like to add are a point right here. This is the liver point. Great for anger. And then the thymus point is at the heart. I sometimes call it the heart point, but it starts right about there where the woman's cleavage is, or just above that. And I say, take your 4 fingers and go right down from there, right between the breasts, and just tap right there. That's a very potent point. Some practitioners only use that point. Okay? And then the last point that I use is the top of the head. And this is very potent because there are many different meridians that come up here, and neurovascular points, etc. So let me very quickly review for enhanced EFT what emotions 90% of the time are related to each point. This is a wonderful entry point because this is the small intestine. It has to do with being vulnerable, being open, needing to surrender because you're totally confused and you don't know what else to do. You could also be oversympathetic at this point. This point here is the bladder meridian. Has to do with being pissed off. Good way to remember it, bladder, pissed off. But it's a little bit about anger. It's not really the heavy anger of the liver, but it is being frustrated, confused. Things just aren't quite going your way. This is a great point. This point is the gallbladder point. This is all about resentment. And anger and resentment kind of go hand in hand, so you can tap on this point to let go of resentment about your issue, as well as let go of any anger related to that resentment. This point has to do with the stomach meridian, and we store a lot of emotions in the stomach. And so this is a wonderful opportunity to let go of all emotions around the issue that you're tapping. Just let them go. Also, it's good for letting go of all the experience of losing your personal power or having it taken away, and reclaiming that personal power. Clear out all the emotion you've held in your stomach, in your gut, and then replace it with self-empowerment, feeling good about yourself. I like to tap these 2 points together because the governing meridian, which goes all the way down your back, and the central meridian, which goes all the way down the front, relate to so many other meridians, and they relate 90% of the time to the same ego-related emotions. They can relate to shame, embarrassment, guilt, being too puffed up about yourself, or having an imbalance with ego. But mainly it's shame and guilt and embarrassment. Great point to let those go. And just anything general about the issue. The point here, what we call the collarbone point, but the collarbone's way up here. It's right up here, right? This is all about fear. This is the kidney meridian. And so tap out the fear and tap in the courage. The underarm point is the spleen, has to do with self-esteem and self-worth. And then we've got the liver for the anger. And then the thymus point, or the heart point, is all about love. This is great if you've got autoimmune issues too, because it deals with the adrenals, the thyroids, all the different glands, even the pancreas. So, I hope this has been helpful. This is N-hanced EFT, and the addition, and that's what I use with my clients. So, happy tapping.